Hi Cancer, what is on your mind? Why are you watching this video? Why did it find you? This is going to be December 2022, the icy cold full moon. The last full moon of the year occurs on December 7th, and I feel like it's forcing us all to confront a truth, to take stock of all that has transpired. We're deciding what must stay. We're deciding what must go. You are represented by the Chariot, who keeps showing up in all the readings, a journey, but also able to harness the opposing forces. Your opposite is Capricorn, so it's able to take these things, this black and white, this yin and yang, and harmonize their energy to move forward. So maybe that's what we're looking for January 2023 for you, is balance. Is finding power and strength in duality. Ooh, I haven't gotten this card yet. Okay, let's see what's crossing you, Cancer, for December 2023. Thank you. Exactly as I was just saying, this weighing things. What is staying? What is going? This is Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. Please show me recent past for my Cancer. And please show me near future for my Cancer. Please show me what's in the near future for Cancer. Okay. Thank you. We got the World card. So we have two major arcana on the table already. Show me what is in realm of awareness, consciousness above you. This is what is above you in this Celtic Cross reading for December 2022 for my Cancer. Thank you. Another major arcana, the Hermit, one of my favorite cards. Virgo energy, shedding light. He's shedding light on the past, though. His energy is looking this way. And I want to see that. And what is the card that just flew out? A new beginning, Ace of Wands in the subconscious. Okay, I'm speaking to a very spiritual person. Cancer, I'm speaking to a person who is all about going within, and a person who you really love tarot videos. You possibly read tarot yourself. That's who I'm talking to. 1, 2, 3, 4 major. Okay, your cards are flying. 5 major arcana. They all just want to fly out. Here's moon. Here's duality. Here's that yin yang forces that I'm talking about. Like those Sphinx within the Chariot. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 5. Half of your cards are already major arcana, and we still have 2 more. Please show me hopes and fears for my Cancer for December 2022. Hopes and fears position for this Celtic Cross reading. I feel very strong energy in this reading. I just feel, oh man, you got the 7 and the 5 of Swords. Those are 2 very challenging cards. There's a big story here for you. Please show me outcome for my, thank you. Just flipped right over, and guess what it is? Another ace. You have 2 aces. Ace of Swords. You are in command of your thinking. That's amazing for the outcome for your December 2022. Going into the new year in control of your thoughts, recognizing that your thoughts are often guiding everything. Bottom of the deck. Death, transformation, this big change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 major arcana cards with me at the table right now. Breaking old patterns, absolutely. No longer adhering to our old ways of doing things, being open to new things, emerging from this safety, emerging from this zone, new beginnings, and new beginnings. That's what aces are all about. Okay, so let's start. We have you at the beginning of the reading. This is December 2022, the end of the year, and you have sneakily, in a cunning way, perhaps taking these swords, and you're shielded. What is this about? We have to clarify this card. this is a major thing to start a reading with this. There's something sinister about this card. 7 of Swords is like in the dead of night doing something that no one else could see. It's possible you have a secret, and it's also possible that you started something new that you have not announced to this world. It's like a secret project, but it has swords. So Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra energy, and has to do with thoughts. Well, you've been thinking about doing something and you have not told anyone, and it's being clarified by this. And I call it a witchy card, but this is the Queen of Wands, and she's all about the shadow side and mysterious and not afraid of superstitions. And she uses the black cat for power, and she can manipulate the energies. But she's not manipulative though, but she manipulates. This 7 of Swords, just look at this card for a second as we start out with you in this reading. It's also, it is a 7, but you're only taking 5. So you're leaving behind 2 swords. Maybe you are changing your pattern of thinking, because in the end we do have this ace. But there's something about nighttime here, and I do have this cold moon vision. You are a person who also follows the moon, Cancer, but there's something, I mean, the person I'm talking to is really in touch with intuition and subconscious, and you're okay with that. You're, like I said, like maybe also a tarot reader. What are you doing? This secret manifestation, what are you working on that is a secret? Or did someone tell you a secret? You are water energy, and this is air. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. This is fire, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. It's possible you are holding their secrets, and it's heavy. Since you are being crossed by Temperance, weighing everything, keeping what must stay and leaving behind what must go to get your equilibrium, it's possible that you are just trying to drop these swords and you're doing it surreptitiously. Like as you go on the journey, one sword is falling out, then another sword is falling out. You have 5 swords, and guess what? Later in the reading, you have 5 swords. But then 2 are on the ground, so now you have 3 swords. We end the reading with 1 sword. I think there is something about thinking also about the past, that you are no longer honoring things. You are no longer honoring something about the past or thinking about. You've learned to change your ways. And your relationship with the swords is changing. Look at this relationship. Like it's almost like these are burdensome. You had to let some go. These are burdens. You had to let some go. Taking the ones that matter and leaving behind. But in the end, you're like in control, like a master of the swords. That is such a strong, strong, strong message about swords right off the bat. Okay. Recent past, I do have you started something new, and you don't need permission and you don't need validation from people who are even possibly admiring you. You don't care about them. You didn't ask for them. You're doing this all on your own, some calling, and you're building this and you're sculpting this. And it's material. Maybe you're saving money for something and you haven't told anyone about it. You have 3 pentacles, you want to get to a 10, but you're building something. You're saving up for something. And you're working really hard at this. And again, it's not like it's showing, but I feel like this is happening in the nighttime. Like you're a night owl. So spiritual. I'm talking to someone spiritual. I'm just going to have to say it again. I have even above you in awareness, and again, nighttime, shedding the light. This is, of course, the Hermit. This is Virgo energy, and he goes around the world garnering all this wisdom to then share, to then communicate all that he has learned. It's also a Hermetic card. It's also someone who is a deep meditator. It's someone who goes within. It's someone who goes on a spiritual journey. It's someone who's very solitary, but intentionally solitary. It's someone who is all about growing and being an authentic person, about representing their truth, even though it's unconventional. And that's what this person is also doing. Building something, not worried about the onlookers, not worried about how they are appearing. Even if they're valued, it's not important to you to be accepted, even if you are accepted. And now I also have a subconscious card here. And subconscious placement of a Celtic cross reading is often why you came for a reading, why you're watching this YouTube video in the first place. And it's you want this new beginning. And it's fire energy. You have a spark, an idea. You might not have the thing you are maybe not introducing to the world. It's like you want to make this your main thing. You want to take hold of this. This is why you have this in your outcome. You're building something. See how it's like it's growing, but it's at a very novice stage, right? It's blooming, it's budding, but it's not entirely blooming. But look at the outcome. It's completely. Look at the strength of the sword versus the strength of the wand. This has other elements incorporated, right? Earth and fire and swords. This is in the subconscious, but lucky you, you're going to get to that Ace of Swords. Definitely something furtive, okay? Furtive, secretive, kept secret that you have yet to announce. You're doing something behind the scenes. You're doing something behind the scenes. Your back is turned and you haven't announced it. So I want to say, like, you haven't emerged from this. It's a safe zone, but it's not really about safety. It's about secret zone. This is a secret zone. In other readings, it was about the safety, but not for you. It's just about all these people on the perimeter don't know about something yet. You have not disclosed the information. Your advice, and I'm going to read this card differently than I usually do as well. This is the Empress, right? The divine feminine healing energy. I feel like the Empress is here and the Hermit is here, and it looks like they both carry light. Doesn't it feel like they're both quite illuminated? And they are. They're both major arcana. I feel like you're in the dark working on this thing, and they're hovering over you with believing in you, like highlighting the journey, like saying, yes, it's okay. And it's like divine feminine, but also the masculine as you do this, whatever you're doing. Can somebody please, Cancer, in the comments, put, what are you doing? Is this entrepreneurial? Is this just inner work? Like you yourself are going on like a pilgrimage? Because I know the path is open, and I know you're doing it secretly. Like I know you have yet to announce this. Because it is in novice stages, right? It's only just beginning to bud. It's only just a 3 as you sculpt here. And it's a secret. It's a secret. Not only that, we have the moon. Okay, moon is all about duality. Moon is Pisces energy. Moon is intuition. Moon is subconscious. Moon is secrets. Even though you have begun the journey, I feel this card is about you announcing what you've been building. Announcing. And so you haven't announced. And you are afraid of what will happen when you do announce it. It's like you don't need approval to do the thing. It's like, but you're afraid to, what happens when you disclose? Do the walls crumble? Are you personally attacked? Look at the energy of this. It's like moving forward, but looking behind. You have to, you're like, you have to do this work. You look at this though. There's 2 people you're leaving behind. There's 2 people here you're not facing. Here you are facing them. Here you are looking back as you move forward though. Sorry, I'm just getting to the crux of the story here. Here there's no people. But later on in the reading, you're looking back at the people. I am getting, Cancer, for you. Sometimes in life, you have to, and it's not backstabbing. Sometimes you just have to transcend something, and it means leaving some other people in the dust, or leaving people behind, or being the winner. And if you're going to be a winner, other people are losing. it feels like you took something from these people. You have 3 swords already. Here's their swords. You have all the swords, and they're walking behind defeated towards this direction. You're moving forward. It's possible to feel guilty about this, but sometimes it's so necessary to become this ace. And I feel that that's what you had to do. It's the main thing I want to say about this reading is there's a secret. You're building something and you're working really hard on this, even in the dead of night. And it's possible you even have like a partner who doesn't know about this, like your love partner. And you wake up while they're sleeping and you start working. Are you a writer? What are you doing? That's what I want to talk about. And are you going to be announcing this and emerging to announce this in the new year? When is this person going to, when are these people going to discover what you've been working on? You didn't need permission. You didn't need approval. You just started it without asking. I also feel that the energy of these swords is like you're not asking. You didn't ask for this. You just did it. You didn't ask, you just took. You didn't ask, you just took. What did you take? What are you doing? Let me know. Okay. Cancer. I am Jamie. I'm jamieseerman@gmail.com. This is a general reading. If you want a personal reading about what is happening in the new year for you, get in touch with me, please. Or if you want to learn how to read intuitively as I do, please get in touch. I can teach you to read intuitively. I'm a meditation teacher. I'm a sound healer. I'm a yoga teacher. If you want to start any of these practices, also please get in touch. You're very mercurial right now. You're very mysterious. You're very moon-like. You're very Pisces energy, even though you're a Cancer. I do want to get your card to show you Cancer energy representation in the major arcana, so you can see those sphinx I was talking about and that duality and that yin and yang and how you are able to harness these energies into one. This is a Cancer. And Cancer, you've shown up in all the other readings, not even your own. One direction, and you are in charge of this energy and you can go forward. But see that duality, that yin yang, that black and white? Ooh, I don't know. Something very mysterious going on with you, Cancer. You are the mysterious sign for this year. So let me know. I will talk to you soon. I wish you happiness. I wish you health. And I'll see you in January. Bye.